Okay, so we're back. Now, we're going to start talking about the regime, our daily... turn on this heater here. Our daily schedule. Now, right now, we don't really have anything that... It makes do, right? It's good enough for a basic schedule. We only have one style of prisoner right now. It does break it down into the different risks of the prisoner at that you can modify. But right now we just have one, so it's just giving us the one. And so you can break them down individually. So they're in lockup. The best time to change the schedule is when they're sleeping, because it has the least amount of impact on what they're doing. But for now, what we can do is we can just kind of plan our day here. So they really only need about 6 hours of sleep, but we're gonna give them 7 just to make them extra happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then instead of lockup, they're gonna take a shower. They have to fill their needs throughout the day to stay happy. When they're sleeping, bowels, bladders, and hygiene skyrocket. They're disgusting creatures. So the first thing that we want to do in the morning is let them take a shower or go to the bathroom. You could do a lockup, but I like to open it up with shower. They don't need more than an hour to shower. Really, you only need about a half hour, but you can spike it up to or you can't reduce it any more than an hour. So as soon as they finish with that, we should eat. We'll spend 2 hours eating to allow them to all eat and finish. I like to do 1 hour of free time after eating so that they can finish eating, as well as do all their needs, any other needs that they want to do before they go to work. So we're going to do 2 hours of work right away. In fact, you know what we should do? So let's do a lockup here, and then we'll keep this sleep at the end here. So lock up in the morning, they can use the bathroom if they're awake, otherwise they can wait until they get to the shower to use the bathroom. They'll eat for 2 hours, they'll have free time to fill their needs, go to the yard, go to the commons room, wherever they want to go, and then they'll go to work for 2 hours. And then we should do either a lockup with 2 yards, and then a lockup. I like to do that, and then maybe another 2 hours to eat, another 2 hours of work. We should free time before work, lock up, and go to sleep. So they're going to be on free time. We messed up their schedule in the middle of the day, but that's fine. They've already eaten, so they don't need their needs for food is quite low, so we're good there. So we'll give them some free time today. They'll go to work cleaning clothes and such, then they'll lock up and they'll go to sleep. So it's 2 free times, 2 eats, 1 shower, 2 works, 1 yard. That should be pretty good. For our policy, we need to find illegal narcotics. So as soon as we find them with drugs, we're going to give them solitary for 2 hours, and we're going to search him and their cell. If we find any tools, we're going to search him in his cell. Weapons, we should search him. Luxuries, we should search that. Anytime they attack a staff, we're going to search him. Anytime they attack another prisoner, we're going to search him. An escape attempt gets the cell. Destruction, escape, all get searched. I think the more you do this, the more their freedom needs go down. But fuck them, they're in prison. We'll take a look at programs later. Intoxication, we'll search him. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll keep the food at medium. So we'll save again. We took a look at the regime. Yes, I want to save over it. Okay. Iron Hornet, let me take a look. Sorry, I haven't looked quite... Oh, jeez. Quite yet. Nice. Good separation, nice cell structure. Pretty efficient. I like the open hallway in between them. Pretty cool. Okay. So these guys... Let's put a guy in the holding cell. So our deployment scheduler, I don't think we need this guy here now. So I think we... I don't know how this thing works yet. So like how many, at what time? So what time do they start? It's 7 a.m. 7, all 7 on duty. During shower. Through... Oh, let's do 5 on duty until 11 a.m. I think this is how that works. Then they're at work. Lock up. Yard at 2. Yard at 3. Lock up. Free time actually at 10. We want to spike that to 7. Free time at 7. Eating. Make these both 6. Oh, you can do them both at the same time. 4 is lock up. The rest is sleep. Okay. I don't know if I did that right. Maybe maybe Wesley can comment. So these all have their things now, so we can put doors in it. Cool. Alright, we're up to 42,000. I think I've... No more deaths, so we're up to 120,000. Sweet. Good stuff. So what are they doing right now? Lock up. Lock up and sleep. Alright. So, it's 7 o'clock. I have some things that I need to get done, and I need to go to work early tomorrow, so I think what I might do is stop the episode here as sort of a beginning tutorial. This kind of gives you an idea of the setup for how the game goes, the basics at least. Some other things that we didn't really mention, prison labor, just gotta assign it. And if they have, once they hit work, they'll fill them out. Food distribution, everybody is going to the food. Laundry distribution, again, everyone's going to laundry. We only have one, so if you end up making multiples, you can kind of micromanage that. Deployment, armed patrols, we didn't set up any armories yet, but we don't really need them. We don't have enough prisoners for that, really. We looked at the regime, that's pretty nice. Needs, they're getting sleep, so we're covering their needs really well. Pretty good. Not a bad setup. The prison's not beautifully laid out. Let's get rid of that. But it's not bad. I could open up for tomorrow more if I really wanted to. I have to build some more cells somehow. Probably here, maybe. I think if I extend it off here, I might just need to make a new yard and shower, so that they're not sharing the same yard and shower. But I suppose I could set up yet another cell block of cells, yards, and showers over here. visitation's pretty far away. That's okay. Cool, that's a pretty successful... So if we sold this right now... Oh, I lost some value, down to 120. If we sold this right now, we would start the next game with 120 plus a $50,000 grant. And then you can do the actual grants and get money for them. Some of these are really easy to get. You can snag them up real early in the game. And then you cushion yourself with cash so you can build your big prison. And you go and go and go and keep doing that until you build $1 million prison, and all your prisoners are high security. And you see what issues happen. We didn't really go over intelligence actually. So what I would do is, because this guy, we found a drill on him in the last 24 hours. We also have the different aspects of the prisoners. So let's go over intelligence a little bit. So 24 hours, I know that this drill was found in the last 24 hours. Narcotics, there's a high supply of narcotics throughout my prison. Luxuries are around as well, so I'm not catching everything as it's passing around my prison. That's not really great. Tools and weapons are fairly low. In the past 7 days, we've also found drugs. I've put this guy into solitary confinement because of it, and we're going to put this guy into solitary because I want to know where that weapon came from. 24 hours solitary confinement. We'll make him go fucking crazy. 9 more hours in solitary for this guy. Oh. It looks like... I wonder if this guy is just stuck in the solitary confinement, because it doesn't look like he's being actually... Like this says solitary, 9 hours active. Oh, he's... Yeah. He's just suppressed. But you need him to be suppressed to turn him into a confidential informant. Oh, look at this. Potential CI. So we'll select him, go to the experience tab. We've found drugs on him, so he should know where more drugs are. We're going to recruit him. He's our new confidential informant. So now what we can do is, because we've got an informant now, he has about 19% coverage throughout the prison. So it's pretty low chance that if we interrogate him, if we bring him into security and we just sit him down and say, hey, tell us where the drugs are, that he'll tell us anything. So we need to kind of let him lay low for a while and increase that coverage, get some more intel so that we can find out where those fuckers are that have all my drugs. What we can also do is just do random searches. Why are you awake at 3:40 in the morning? Search his cell. Search his cell. We could also just put guys into isolation, just randomly. I wonder where was the guy that where's the confidential informant? He stays here. So let's put this guy. He needs drugs. These guys are all drug addicts. So let's put him in. Let's put him in for 12 hours. So these guys all have different attributes. He's stoical and fearless. The prisoner has not become suppressed when locked in solitary. He really doesn't care. So these guys they're very stoic. They can sit in solitary, no problem. And he's fearless. He's not intimidated by the sight of armed guards and is less likely to surrender during a fight. And you can see all those through the informants tab. You can see who's strong, who's fearless. Some of them we don't know, but they have some attribute. Some of them can be really long. Do they crack and tell you where they got it? They do. They'll when you select the informants tab, it'll show you like a little beacon about where he knows where the drugs are, and you go and search the cell and you find the drugs. It's awesome. They can also dig out of their toilets out into the open world. So like this guy, we can search his cell and see if we can just find if he's digging around or anything. He can ditch it though, if you don't catch, like if somebody has something and they're trying to run to their cell to flush it down the toilet, you have to catch him before he gets there or else he'll flush it down the toilet. Didn't find anything. 2 prisoners unnecessarily searched in the last 24 hours. Oh well. So it's almost 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. Inmate nutrition. Don't do this inmate nutrition research. It's broken right now. Can't. It doesn't. The objective's never complete. 2 dog handlers, 2 armed guards. That would be our next one. But I think what I'm going to do is at 7 o'clock, I'm going to save it there. Tutorial day 6. Day 6, 6 a.m. Cool. Good stuff. Alright. Stop.